Hey everyone, this is Ali Advekili. I'm an attorney with Foley and Lardner, and I'm also here with my colleague Shavi Khan, who's an IP partner in our Boston office. Welcome to Startup Advisors. We are going to be taking on a number of issues that come up on a regular basis with startups, and we hope to provide some information that may be insightful.
Great, Alida. Thanks for the introduction and pleasure to be on this webinar or video call with you. Talking about sort of identifying investors, I know you covered this briefly, but the investors I get to talk to, they tell me their biggest pet peeve is when a company tries to reach out to them for money and where they should have known that that investor doesn't invest in that space or is not the right fit or doesn't have, invest at a later stage. Um, how do companies identify potential investors? What should they be looking for, and where do they find them?
That's a great question, Shabi, and I think it kind of boils down to, again, sort of taking the time to understand the investor, the firm, the type of investments they're making. Oftentimes, what founders I find think about is that they need to be ready to talk about their business. They need to make sure they understand their business. They can answer questions about their business, and that's all very very important. But they should also flip that and think about what sort of questions should I be asking the investor? What do I need to know about the investor? If this is a VC fund, what fund is it? How long have they been investing? How long has the fund been around? How many funds are there? What's the typical size of the checks that they write? Do they get in initially with a check and then that's it, or are they also committing to provide checks on follow-on rounds? What sort of experience do they have in the specific industry or sector? All of those are going to be really important. Some of that you can ask when you're talking to them. Some of that you'll get to know just by going to organizations and events and getting to know a little bit about different firms, reading up about on what firms are investing in. As you get a better sense of that, then you'll also get a sense of the investment sort of philosophy, if you will. So, some investors are very proactive. They're very active on the board if they get a board seat. You want to make sure you're also getting that aspect of it. That's the smart money we talk about, where not only do they write a check, but they're there to help you through the tough times, the challenging times, things you may not have seen, where they've been through it multiple times in different portfolio companies, and they can bring that experience to bear and help you navigate some of those issues.